Hi, welcome back to Willey Farms. I'm Donna Cavender, and we've got a great show for you. We're going to show you some segments that have been very, very popular, so we're going to show you those, and we also have a brand new segment for you, too. I'm standing here in front of the citrus because this time of year is great for California and Florida citrus. Stop by. You can get it by the pound or by the case, so stop by and check us out. We're Willey Farms right here on Route 13. Easy to find. If you're traveling Route 1, get off in Odessa, come south on 13. If you're coming up, get off in Smyrna, come north on 13. We're very easy to find. We're the big building that says Willey Farms right out front. You can follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram as well. But right now, let's get on with the show. We're going to show you a very popular segment that we had on coconut oil. So we're back in the produce area here at the sampling station, and we're going to talk about something that I've always known about coconut oil, and we all know what coconuts look like, and my favorite birthday cake is yellow cake with coconut icing. I'm all about the coconut, but I didn't know that it's like a superfood.
It is. Coconut is the new fad, and it's a wonderful product. A lot of good things you can do with it.
Okay, so I was hearing not only, of course, you can eat the coconut and it's very good for you, but the coconut oil, which we have here, we have two different kinds. We have the organic virgin coconut oil, and then this over here is just organic coconut oil. And are they interchangeable as far as the uses?
Refined and unrefined. Okay. Refined is what you use normally for cooking purposes, and the unrefined is wonderful for hair, beauty.
Okay, the beauty part. All right, for if you wanted to make your skin smoother, you use coconut oil?
I'm a big fan, okay. So I use it all the time. I've been using it for about 9 years. I use it as a makeup remover. I use it as a skin moisturizer. It keeps my skin hydrated. It promotes young skin. And do you use it like you just take like a teaspoon out of the jar? I have one for cooking, one for my teeth, one for my hair, and they're in the bathroom. 2 in the bathroom and 1 in the kitchen, and I just do a dollop. Okay, all right. Well, we got to back up here. We'll talk about hair in a minute, but teeth? Yes. Teeth. Mm-hmm. Okay, coconut oil and teeth. Tell me about that. My husband calls me the coconut lady because I use it head to toe. But for your teeth, it's a tablespoon in your mouth. And doesn't taste like coconut. It just smells like coconut and has a wonderful feeling inside your mouth. The first time you do it, you have to swish it in your mouth for 15 to 20 minutes. It's hard. It's really hard. But the second time you do it, you feel the wonderfulness. Read a book, watch TV, exercise on your exercise bike, and you don't realize it's in your mouth. You just kind of keep swishing it around, gargle a little bit. Don't swallow it. It's called oil pulling, and it pulls the toxins out of your teeth. Wow, oil pulling, and it pulls the toxins out of your teeth, and your general mouth health. Yes, it promotes healthy teeth. It keeps you from having cavities. It heals gingivitis. It makes your gums nice and pink, and it is hard. I'm not saying it's easy. It is hard to do, but it's worth it. All right. Okay, let's go back to hair. How do we make our hair better with coconut oil? You dampen your hair. And you put a dollop of about a tablespoon to 2 in your hair, and you just kind of swish your hands around to loosen it up a little bit. You want it to be room temperature as much as you can. You don't want it to be real thick like you can in your mouth. So room temperature, or put it in the microwave for 30 seconds just to make it that liquid. Okay. And then you're just going to put it in your hair, leave it in your hair. I do an hour, but you can do it for 10 minutes to an hour. Is this like instead of conditioner? Correct, because coconut oil is in a lot of conditioning, and it moisturizes your hair, it promotes hair growth. And it makes you smell good. And it makes me smell good. I'm the coconut lady. You're the coconut lady. Okay. Yes, it's wonderful. All right, so are there any other ways that you can use coconut oil? How would you use that in cooking? What's one of your favorite recipes for cooking with coconut oil? It's an alternative to me for butter. So, for your scrambled eggs, instead of using butter or your oil, you use coconut oil. And it doesn't taste like coconut oil. Maybe a hint, but it's barely there. Okay. So even if you don't like coconut, you can withstand it. The benefits are huge. Oh, okay. It is a wonderful metabolism increaser. It gives you energy. All right. So it's similar to like olive oil in that it's good for you? Yes. Yes, better for you. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. We have an obese country. And anything that can help us with our obesity, coconut oil is one of them. Okay. because it increases your metabolism, it gives you energy, and promotes good health.
And we always have a great supply of it here at Willey Farm.
Yes, and it's a special that we have most of the time. And right now it is on special.
Okay. And we even have the coconuts too.
Yes, we have fresh coconuts and we have the coconut flakes.
Do you know how to open one of those up?
With a hammer.
Okay, well, I guess Eileen and I are going to go get a hammer and open up a coconut. How to make your own trail mix and how to do your own smoothies. That's what we've got for you coming up. Trail mix, mixed nuts, maybe some yogurt pretzels, whatever you like. Let's take a look and see what's coming up. And here we are with Sarah Willey here at the sampling counter, and you were telling me that you make your own trail mix.
I do. I make trail mix, I sit it on the kitchen counter, and it's a way for me. I like to get nuts into my diet, and by having trail mix on the counter, I have nuts
And it's
on the ready. It can sit out
available
on the counter for a week
Okay.
or two. It doesn't go bad.
And this way, when you make your own, you can put what you like in it.
Right.
Right. So we've got some of the things that you've got here. So it's a simple process. And Sarah hurt her hand a little bit earlier today. So I'm going to be her sous chef, I guess.
Right.
So we've got a lot of your favorites. So what do we have here?
I just pick out a couple kinds of nuts, a couple kinds of dried fruit. I think I have
Some goji berries
and some chocolate-covered espresso beans.
Okay.
So we just pour in.
So do we pour all of that in?
No, I just pour some of it in.
Just some of it? Okay.
There's no
Can we
rules.
do that? No rules? All right.
No recipe, no rules.
These are organic dried cranberries that are sweetened, so we'll put some of those in there. And we've got our nuts, which are our raw cashews. And again, we'll put some of that in there. Take this over here. Almonds. Now almonds, we all know that almonds are really, really good for us. Have all those great
I put
nutrients.
maybe half the bag in there.
Half of, oh.
I like the almonds.
We like the almonds, okay. All right. Banana chips, always good. Banana chips, so we get your potassium with the banana chips. So we put, do we want more than that?
Oh, a few more.
Shoot, 4 more, okay, there we go.
We're going to try to fill it up.
We're going to try and fill it up. All right, and then what do we have here? This is the tart cherries. Oh.
I like those. These are the unsweetened ones.
Okay. We put about that much in?
Yeah, a few more.
Oh, she likes the tart cherries too. Okay, so we put that in there. And finally, we have the dark chocolate espresso beans. Oh my gosh, the dark chocolate. Everybody loves the dark chocolate.
Sometimes I'll use our chocolate or our peanut butter pretzels. That's enough of those.
Okay.
Sometimes I use the yogurt covered raisins.
And I've seen, yeah, like you say, pretzels, and we have lots of different flavors of pretzels, not just plain pretzels, but different flavors. Now, these are the organic goji berries.
And they add a nice color.
Yeah. So you sprinkle
some of them
in there. Maybe that's enough?
Sure.
All right.
And then we just mix it up.
Just take your...
You can shake it up, mix it up. I'm right-handed.
She's right-handed.
But that's the idea. And
that's the idea.
I put a little handy-dandy scooper in there.
Okay.
And I have an airtight lid.
And it's an airtight lid, so it keeps it nice, and it looks pretty too.
Looks pretty.
Really nice, sitting on the counter, and it's a make-your-own trail mix.
Right.
And
these, we just put the twisty back on.
Right. If you don't use it all, put the twist back on.
Right. Use the rest in pancakes, muffins, salads, or freshen up your trail mix.
That's right. If you get down a little bit lower, you want to put some more in there and go with it. And perfect trail mix, lots of great nutrients, and gives you good energy in there too.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Sarah. Hydroponics. If you've never heard that word before, it's a new word for you, hydroponics. And that just means that these beautiful greens are grown in nothing but water. There's no dirt involved, it's just water. And we get these great greens from Red Acres Hydroponics over in Wharton, Maryland. They're a new vendor for us and we just love it. So we're going to showcase great salads and a couple other things, quick foods for company. That's coming up next. Well, I don't know about you, but I love to entertain. And entertaining, sometimes the hardest part is figuring out what you're going to serve. Well, I want to show you a few things that you can do today. And the quick and easy thing to do right now is cheese and olives. And we have a fantastic selection of gourmet cheeses These are the Bella Vitano's wonderful flavors. One of our favorite flavors is the Merlot, and that's what I'm going to cut up today. We've got the fresh goat cheeses, and these are brand new. These are Irish cheeses that have just come in. It's the Blarney Castle, the Dubliner, and the aged cheddar. I'm going to be cutting up one of the Blarney Castle, and then we've got all of our wonderful olives. These are olives stuffed with provolone, stuffed with feta cheese, and these are the Kalamata olives. So let's just see what we can do here with the, again, this is the Irish cheese, and depending upon your choice, you can make fancy little triangles like that and make it fun, or you can make little ones, and of course you can serve these with crackers, or you can serve them with little bits of bread. And again, this is the Bella Vitano Merlot, which is the favorite. When we sample this, everybody just loves this Merlot, and it has a wonderful flavor. And again, just cut it up nice. Don't be stingy because it's such a good cheese. So you put all of the cheese on your platter, whatever platter you like, and of course you don't have to do just 2 cheeses because there's so many great cheeses. The goat cheeses are wonderful as well. So you put all of the cheeses on here. Let's cut up some more. I like those little triangles, so I think I'm going to do that. A couple more of those. And again, this is the Irish cheese. And we have Edam cheese, we have Gouda cheese, all the wonderful cheeses that you know and love. And you know, we have some really cool gourmet cheeses that you may not have heard of. So you need to stop by and take a sample of those, and then you'll find out that you have a new favorite cheese. That's how it works. So we'll put this on here. There we go. So you continue to put your cheese on your nice, beautiful platter, and then you break out the olives. And of course, you can have a number of different ones of the olives, the different kinds. As I said, the feta, the provolone, the Kalamata, and these are beautiful. This is with Sicilian herbs with the olives too. So take a piece of cheese, take a piece of olive, and it's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. So there it is, simple cheese and olive tray for your entertaining. Now let's move on to a quick and easy and delicious salad. Okay, so now that you've started your evening of entertaining with cheese and olives, then we're going to move on to a really fresh and really nice salad. Now, I want to tell you about this brand new product that we've got here at Willey Farms right now. Now, of course, depending upon when you're seeing this, we have had this and it comes in every single day. It's from Red Acres Farm. It's hydroponic greens. They are wonderful. Just look at these. Now, this is red oak leaf right here. This is called Fancy Green. This one is green oak, and this one is red fancy. These are just 4 of the wonderful greens that we have now. And to make our salad today, I think I'm going to choose the red fancy. That's my favorite. And as you can see, it comes with the roots here, right here, and we keep it in water to keep it nice and fresh. So I'm just going to take a good handful of this fancy green right here. You take it. And of course you could mix and match, you know. You could take some of the fancy green and some of the green oak and add that in there as well. But we're just going to do the red fancy right now. So let's get this out of the way. So now you've got your greens. You've got your greens. And, you know, salad is not always just tomatoes and cucumbers. We're not even going to put those in here today. But you could if you wanted to. This would be a wonderful salad. You get some nice color in here with some nice crisp apples. So you just cut up an apple. This is a Red Delicious that I've got here. Put that in there. Cut it up. Nice and generous. And then you can do, if you want more color, just cut up a nice Granny Smith that's got a nice little bite to it. So chop that up and then put that in there, a little diced apple in your salad. Got some nice green color in there. Feta cheese, delicious in a salad. So you just get some of the feta cheese, sprinkle that in there. Doesn't that look nice? Feta cheese is so good. And you've got your regular cheese here. You can put some of that in there, little cubes. There's some of our delicious Merlot cheese. Put that in there. And grapes. If you've not had grapes in a salad, you're missing out. It's really good. You can put them in whole, or you can just cut them up like that. Cut them in half. Put them right in your salad. There's some green. Let's get some red grapes here. Put it in there. And of course you'd put a few more in there, but we're speeding up here because of time. Then you mix that around, and you can use whatever salad dressing you have that's your favorite. We've got Newman's Own olive oil and vinegar here today. So we're going to, well, let's shake it up a little bit first. Then we'll take it. And then we just pour, and you don't want to go overboard with this, with the salad dressing. Just enough. You don't want to drown it. You just want to put enough. Now, if you have gloves on like me, you can toss it like this. And there's your beautiful salad with the hydroponic greens. We've got cheese and olives. Oh, you can put olives in. I forgot the olives. Let's put some nice olives in there. Beautiful. So now you've got your next course, beautiful salad for your guests. Now let's move on to the crab melts. Oh, that's the big stuff. All right, time to move on to the crab melts. Really, really good and really, really simple. Here's how you start. You get 7 ounces of crab meat. You also have 1 stick of melted butter. You have 7 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. We have some parsley, we have some garlic salt, and we have some mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And all you do is just put it all in here together. There's the garlic salt. Let's put the mayonnaise in. Get that in there. Make some nice color there. And then this is about a half a can of the crab meat. So you put that in there. There we go. And you just mix it around. All those ingredients all together in one pan. And then of course you can just ditch the spoon and do it with your hands to get it a little bit more mixed up, a little better. Okay, now you've got it all mixed up. You got your pan, and of course trusty English muffins. So you split your English muffins, put them out on the tray, and you just take your crab and cheese and all that good stuff and put a nice little mound on there. Doesn't that look good already? That looks good already. Now you can be real generous, or you can be a little bit more stingy. You can just put like a little film on there. But you want to be generous with your guests. It's just as simple as piling it up there, putting it on the cookie sheet. Now you might want to use some parchment paper on your cookie sheet if you want to. Don't have to, it's not necessary. Now obviously we've got more crab meat. So you would do even more, finish with more English muffins. Then you spread the mixture on the muffins after that. And then you put it in the oven, 350 degrees, for about 8 to 10 minutes. And when they come out, they look delicious, just like this. And your guests will just love it. And then what you do is, I guess if you're really generous, you could give them the whole thing. But generally, you cut them in quarters. So cut it in half here, cut it in half there, and it becomes a little crab melt bite. And there you go, crab melt on an English muffin, nice and warm, and oh, it's really good. It's really good. And your guests will really, really like it a lot. Crab melts. Cheers. White potatoes, red potatoes. Oh, look at that big onion. That's a great start to a homemade soup. Let's find out what we put in our soups. Let's check it out. Now, Tim, we want to talk about our quick go soups that we have available.
The best quick go soups there are. I'm telling you, I do it every time I come. I grab one of them. I mean, and no matter what you grab, it's going to be delicious.
It is delicious, and we have a lot of different types of soups. They're not all available every day, but there's going to be at least 2 or 3 soups available in the case all the time. We have, of course, ham and bean. We've got chicken noodle. We have something called Texas chili. There's also a vegetarian vegetable, which is nice. And this time of year, we have pumpkin soup, which people really come out of their way to come and get that. And we have chicken Florentine, potato leek, and cream of broccoli. Those are all the soups that we have at one time or another.
Yeah, when you're talking about the soups, because I got to give, I try to say this every show, the chef that you have here is just fantastic. She flat, no matter what she makes, I die to eat it. I mean,
it's really pretty good.
From her sauces to her soups, I got to mention this pie.
Oh, absolutely. Now this is our Mile High apple pie. Doesn't it look nice? It looks great, and
We've been wanting to cut it since we walked in the store. So.
I know. Now this is a very special pie, and we take very special care when we make these pies. So you're not going to be able to just walk in any day and get one of these pies. But if you would like to have one, just give us a call, let us know ahead of time, and we'll be more than happy to make one for you.
So you can special order them for the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever. Any kind of guests coming over. What a great thing! I mean, that just looks good on anybody's table.
Right, and that's just one of the pies that we have available here.
This is not your chef, though.
As we're getting closer, you can smell the soup. Smell the soup. We have Eileen here, and she is going to show you how you can make a different kind of a soup than one of our to-go soups over here. This is a different kind of soup, but also everything that you can get here at Willey Farms.
Yeah, now when you're talking about that, because that's what I'm going to mention, you're everything's fresh here because the produce and everything's right here at Willey Farms, so they got it all right here on location. And you are, what are you doing?
Yes, Susan can't make everything because she's a very busy girl. So I'm making a nice, quick, easy soup, and I'm teaching you how to do it. Today we're going to do a cream of cauliflower soup. My husband brings in the beautiful cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli, kale, collards, and you can actually switch this out and make broccoli if you like. But today we're going to do a cauliflower soup. Everything fresh.
And he grows the biggest cauliflower and the biggest broccoli.
Very fresh every day.
Every day. Now what are you doing here?
Well, I already started the chicken broth, 3 cups of chicken broth, a head of cauliflower, and a cup of shredded carrot. And then we're going to make a roux with butter, flour, which we already have the butter already melted. We're going to drop the flour in, and I'm going to saute some thyme and garlic, and then we're going to make a roux. And this is just going to thicken.
What was that, like 2 cloves of garlic that you did there?
It's 2 cloves of garlic. It is a 3/4 of a cup of flour, 3/4 of a cup of butter. And then we're just going to make a nice roux. And this is going to thicken up the soup. And you can use any vegetable. You can use broccoli in here. My husband would prefer broccoli in this roux, but today we're going to do cauliflower.
Because I'm a broccoli guy myself, but I can do cauliflower if you force it upon me. So.
Well, the vegetables we're using, these are cruciferous vegetables, so these are nice cancer-fighting vegetables.
And it's just regular milk?
This is regular 2% milk, and I do have 2 cups of that we're just going to drop in there.
Donna, this is I don't know about you. This smells good to me.
I know, it really does smell good, doesn't it? And as she said, did you catch that big word she used?
No.
Cruciferous?
No, I don't have no clue. When I don't understand a word, I just go
you just
by.
Keep right on going. Well, that's a good for you food. It's good for you food, yes.
Okay. So it's good for me. It's healthy. Everything with Eileen is healthy, So you've taught me I'm doing some good things now with my health because of you. I mean, I always tell people all the time, about coconut oil, and this is the coconut oil queen right here.
Absolutely.
So, but with broccoli, instead of cauliflower, you can use broccoli. But the cauliflower is looking good.
This is about 4 cups of cauliflower, and I need you to start mashing that. Would you mind?
Yeah, mashing it. I'll take that.
You just mash it down. It's not going to be real pureed. It's just a nice big mash. And then I'm going to roll this cream in when you're done mashing.
Mash. It's not
like that looks.
Mashed potatoes,
No.
But I
looks
don't
good.
How easy it mashes up. I mean, it's starting to look good now.
And the cauliflower is infused with that chicken stock because she started with the chicken stock.
Now, how long did you have this on?
This is a 20-minute soup. It's very easy. We're doing a 20-minute soup in 3 minutes. So I made this morning. And I'm just topping it with some shredded cheese and breadcrumbs. And this is all done. It's all ready, and that's for you.
Now
I know you're a broccoli man.
you
I'm going to
pour
dump this
that
in.
there?
This is ready.
This is
Oh, I'm sorry.
cauliflower instead of broccoli. Let me see.
It's got all those other flavors in it, the garlic and what was that, was it rosemary that you
Thyme.
put? Thyme.
Fresh
Thyme you put
thyme.
in there.
It's a little hot, but
Yes.
but I'm telling
Speaking
you,
of hot, you can put some hot sauce in there too. If you're like a little kid, just put a couple drops of hot sauce in there.
I could eat this bowl of soup. I'm telling you, this is really good.
All right, well, Eileen, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Great
You're
job.
welcome, Donna.
Beautiful bowl of soup. Well, now I really am hungry for homemade soups. Hope you enjoyed that like I enjoyed it. I'm standing here in front of the baskets because when Willey Farms first started out, this department was called the Wicker Department. But now, of course, it's the Home Accent Department, and we sell a whole lot more. You can find out more of what we have here at Willey Farms by going to our website. That's willeyfarmsde.com. Check that out. Of course, we're on Facebook too. We're here at Willey Farms, Route 13, Townsend. Very easy to find. But that's going to do it for this time. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.